So when are we actually going to see some progress on this? Let's ask Senator John Thune, Republican from South Dakota. Senator, great to see you. There are a lot of soybean farmers in your state. They've been really hurt by the Chinese tariffs. I'm just wondering if they're hoping that the USMCA will help them out in what they've lost with China.
That's the hope for sure. I think that most of our farmers believe that any of these trade deals that are pending, the more that we can get those done and open up more markets to American agricultural products, the more demand there will be, and obviously that'll change the price situation that we're currently looking at, which has been very detrimental for farmers and ranchers. We've seen depressed prices for a long time. You've got these trade uncertainties coupled with now bad weather. It's made it very difficult to plant in states like mine in South Dakota. And so it's been really complicating for the ag economy, but I think USMCA could at least, it's teed up and ready to go. We just need House Democrats to act on it. It's been 290 days since the president signed it, and they've yet to take it up. If we can get that one done, Canada and Mexico, two of the biggest markets for American agriculture, then get a deal with Japan, I think it'll isolate China, and I think we can eventually get some progress with them.
By the way, your number one crop is corn. Soybean is a close second, but corn is number one. And of course, a lot of people in Mexico and Canada eat South Dakota corn, so that's important too. I just want to ask when, because we had somebody from the Chamber of Commerce on earlier who suggested that we could get an USMCA deal passed by both sides, by both the House and the Senate, before the Thanksgiving vacation. Do you think that's possible?
That would be ideal, and frankly, if it doesn't get done by then, I worry that it doesn't get done at all, because I think once it bleeds into a presidential election year, the politics just become almost in a way overwhelming. So to me, this has to get done in that time frame. I hope that the Speaker of the House can wind up the negotiations that she has going on with the White House, but this is a deal that that just has to get done for the good of the country, not just agriculture, but our entire all sectors of the economy which benefit from it.
Let me move dramatically to another industry which is very different, the high-tech industry. Mark Zuckerberg is in Washington. He's been there for more than 24 hours, I think. And it's kind of looked unseemly what's been going on, because he's been whining and dining and getting wined and dined by a lot of politicians inside the Beltway, even though there is legislation pending. I guess it's going to be introduced in the next few days about social media. Do you think that's proper? It doesn't look right from the outside.
I think what he's trying to do is he has maintained, and he's written op-eds to this effect, that there needs to be more federal regulation of the tech companies, and I think he's probably trying to shape that to some degree.
Of course he is, yeah.
Frankly, I think what we need more than anything else right now with companies like Facebook is transparency. They use algorithms, they use artificial intelligence to customize and tailor everything we see based on specific user data that they collect. And a lot of times American people have no idea, one, how it's being collected, what's being collected, or how it's being used. And so we've urged them to be more transparent. I hope that he will, his company will lead the way on that. I think he's meeting with a lot of people today on the Capitol Hill, members of the Judiciary Committee, because he's concerned about antitrust.
But he has reneged on some of his promises before about curbing things. You can't just rely on what he says.
No, goodwill. No, and that's why I think we need to take steps. We need a privacy law in which you have consumers have the right, they have the, they have to consent to how their information is being collected and how it's being used, and we need to move forward with that, irrespective of what Facebook thinks.
Senator John Thune, great to see you, sir. Thank you for being
Always
here.
Good
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Yep.